Hola, todos bienvenidos a Genshin en vivo. Otro día más. Feliz Navidad a todos. Estamos a 25 de diciembre del 2025. Entonces, 25, 25, 25. Tenemos acá aplicación. ¿Y qué tenemos de nuevo? Tenemos que hay una actualización, que hay un error y que va a arreglar. Pam, pam, listo. Entonces, ¿en qué íbamos? Íbamos en que hoy vamos a subir el arma al evento. Entonces, toca por acá. Acá está el arma al evento. Nos faltaba esto, dos de estas. Entonces, vamos a por el arma al evento. Y entonces nos dopamos. Vamos uno acá. Nos quemamos uno por acá. Y nos quemamos una de estas. Listo.
Preparing for dust up.
180, entonces 3. Tan, tarán.
Insulation kit. Genshin song.
Se muere rapidito el hijo. Pobrecito. Y entonces solo se muere. Ok, ya con eso sí ya tengo. Alcanzo, ya tengo las 2 de oro. Bueno, hagamos mucho más.
The deception ends here. Get all off in the place.
Listo. Con esto terminamos las diarias súper rápido. Ahora, entonces vamos a la tetera. Antes de que se llene el catarrito. Listo. Listo. Y ahora sí vamos para acá.
This realm.
8, 8, 8, casi.
If you ever have
Y ahora sí, vamos a entregar.
memories we share shine so bright.
Rápido, 5 minutos. En menos, como en 4 minutos hicimos los 10.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra.
Y completamos esto. Recordar que no lo necesitamos ya porque esto ya lo terminamos, el PB. Entonces podemos hacer lo que queramos. No toca hacer las diarias, ya no toca hacer carticas, nada, ya todo eso. Paso de lado. Entonces, es decir, tenemos un montón de cosas, entonces vamos a esta. Es un montón de historias del evento, entonces vamos a seguir con el evento.
Miss Honorary Knight, you're here too! Amber told me that there's gonna be a race here and loads of other cool activities. I'm having the best time. The nice people running the stalls gave me loads and loads of gifts to take home with me. Here, have this snowman. I won it from one of the games. If you ever have some free time, we should go play it together. Hey, Marissa! We finished reading that comic book you gave us. It was pretty cool.
Morning.
Wait, you finished it?
Wow, that was so quick!
¿Qué toda la historia?
So you two have been won over by Fiatena's infectious charisma?
It was but a matter of time.
From what we read, it seemed like the Soul Blazers were a group of Natlanese heroes who fought against monsters. Also, Malika had a cameo in there. Does that mean the Soul Blazers saga is based on historical events?
That's right. It's an adaptation of Natlan's history. All the characters are based on real people. But of course, it's mostly for entertainment. You can't treat it as a history textbook. The Soul Blazers were warriors who fought against the monsters of the Abyss. Their mission? To protect their nation. The finest warrior of all the Soul Blazers was Fiatena. She is our hero, our role model. The Pyro Archon has some real cool fight scenes too, though. She fights with real passion. But there's a whole bunch of other comic series that deal with her story specifically. This one is more focused on Fiatena's story arc. Her motivations, her rise to greatness, and so on. No matter how desperate things got, she never lost hope. Thanks to her dogged determination, she went from rookie warrior with no understanding of strategy to a formidable commander. Along the way, she became friends with a group of fellow warriors who stuck with each other through thick and thin. Fiatena! She's my hero.
This story really means a lot to her.
Parece muy inspirada.
Oh, every time my thesis gets rejected, I just think about all the challenges that she faced. And suddenly, my own problems don't seem so insurmountable after all. Don't worry, Alrani. I have faith in you. You'll get your thesis approved one day. Aw, Varessa.
You bet I will. Trifling thesis. You are no match for me. When I get back to the academia, prepare to be whipped into shape.
So, now that you guys are into this series, you wanna join the Legion?
What does it involve? It's a comic book fan club, right?
Don't stress over it. Yes, we were initially brought together by a shared interest in comics, But ultimately, our main purpose is to share life's joys and get rid of life's woes. Whatever comes our way, we have each other, and we can face it together. We discuss comics together, eat together, and chill together.
In that case, Paimon's in!
No.
Yes! Welcome, welcome!
Se ven por la comida.
What about the welcome ceremony? Or have you forgotten our traditions?
Of course I haven't forgotten. Find a nice open space and wait for me there. I'll just go grab something from the camp.
El momento de lágrimas. Tan, tan. Y se activa la emoción. Bueno, sigamos con la misión que se activa. Sí. Y ya, pero ver.
Here. This is a good spot. Alrighty. Do you have any idea what Varesa's fetching from the camp? Probably the relic we used to swear in new members.
I'm here. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way. Here, take this. It's a Vietena mask. I made it myself.
Thanks. Huh? Isn't this the mask you wear in combat?
That's right. Vietena used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all. The floor is yours.
The tale of the Soul Blazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes. The characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story
Hola,
progresses.
Chi. ¿Cómo estás?
This mask, for
Sí,
instance,
estoy vivo.
is just one of the 5 different versions Vietena wears during the story.
Feliz Navidad.
This one is my favorite of them all. At one point, Vietena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles, but her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time. With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback. In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
Oh, his ceremony just got super ceremonious.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Oh, Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soul Blazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs.
Grítalo.
Yeah, just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal.
Gracias a para confirmar como el
For me,
título
sometimes
en vivo.
I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can. When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear. Exactly.
Ah, es porque es
I couldn't put it
streaming
better
yo
myself.
jugando. Entonces.
Repeat after me. Okay. Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
I will always champion love and imagination. I will always champion love and imagination.
Great! Soul Blazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
No, nuevo, no. Yo he jugado casi desde que inició el juego. Yo como 4
I can't
años
wait to tell
jugando.
Shilonin the good news.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Yigong today.
Got it. All right, let's go.
Sí, el juego inició como que en septiembre y en enero el otro. En enero empecé a jugar, sí, como después de 4 meses que arrancó el juego. Y apenas streaming, no. He hecho stream. Es que yo tengo, esto es como un diario que tengo. Y entonces hago streamings todos los días y ya llevo como 2 años transmitiendo todo lo que juego. Así que llevo como 2 años transmitiendo todos los días. O más. Uy, yo creo que cambiaba por ahí por los 3 años. Bueno, en fin, llevo un montón transmitiendo. No sé. Es que como creo que hay eco. Bueno, en fin. Configurar ese micrófono es un... He intentado varias formas y nada, eso es un camello. Además porque no tengo el micrófono, tengo un micrófono ahí pegado en la mesa, entonces pues imagino que el eco hace que las voces resuenen. Voy a intentar con filtros y cosas y bueno, y con filtros y eso mi voz casi no se oye, entonces eso, al final este es como el mejor coso que tengo, la mejor configuración que he logrado. Bueno, pero el game, las voces de aquí y nada, mira. Bueno, esta es como la mejor configuración que tengo para que más o menos para luego. Y me queda atorado. Saluda a tus compañeros. Tan, tan, tan. Ay, eso que tengo en
Vice Captain, shall
como en
we call it a
60%.
day?
A ver, no, como en
That's enough strength
70% la
training
voz
for
del juego.
now,
El
but
sonido del
we
juego.
still have racetrack familiarization training. We can't afford to skip it.
Attention, Soul Blazers! Da 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 da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soul Blazers, the Traveler and Paimon!
Sí, porque si tengo configurado como el 70% del sonido del juego. Eso es de estar sordo. Estar sordo. Que para mí están normales esas voces.
Alright, induction complete! Now we're officially Soul Blazers!
Ah, welcome to the club! Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
Congratulations!
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Since it's
Pues si me acerco el micrófono sí empieza a sonar más duro, ¿no? Que lo tengo en la mesa, entonces
rehearse every stage.
acá ya lo tengo cerca, entonces me imagino que es escuchar mi voz durísimo.
So jealous of Alrani? Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad. Let me think.
Por
Okay,
cierto,
here's what we'll do.
esto es un streaming, pero no pasa nada interesante.
Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we can
Pues,
turn it into a team building
en
event.
general esto es como un diario que yo tengo, así que no vas a ver nada interesante, solo verme a mí jugar. Aunque hay gente ha estado acá y me dice, bueno, eso me sirve para dormir. Hay gente que lo utiliza para dormir.
Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train. It'll take your mind off it.
¿Tú qué opinas, Paimon?
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all. Paimon's never run a day in her life, 'cause she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not
Es
the
un don
rest
que
of
vas a
running.
dar paz.
All right, we'll let
En general,
Paimon
pero
off.
entonces
It
como
would
es en
be
vivo, entonces
pretty
puedes
absurd
ver
having
cómo me
someone who
muero a
can fly
veces,
join
de
that
vez en
running
cuando,
race.
o cuando lanzo gachapón a ver qué me sale.
I'm all rested up,
Y
so
cosas
I can
así.
join you instead.
Como no es editado
As
ni
for
nada,
Minnie
entonces
and
todo va
Igong,
sin filtro.
if
y
you
eso.
guys want to
Pero,
keep training, then
igual
pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging.
puedes
But
ver
if you're
cómo
worn
juego
out, feel
si
free
te
to stay
interesa.
put and recover.
Thank you, Vice
Aquí algunos
Captain.
muchos pasan por acá,
Yeah,
pasan
I'm
y
not moving.
pasan de vez en
I'll
cuando,
just
como
rest
cuando
right
están
here.
aburridos y quieren ver uno que hace,
I'm down
entonces
to
se
keep
pasan.
training.
Okay, that makes 4 of us for training. Me, Faressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
Vamos a arrancar, a ver qué sale. entrena
Okay,
junto a
keep
tus
your head up,
compañeros.
shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
This track forms part of the official race course. It's one of the flatter sections. Oh, monsters, huh? I guess that makes sense. Mountains have plenty of places for wildlife and wild monsters to hide. I'll politely ask them to leave us alone.
No, vamos. Oye, la tengo entonces.
Look out below! It's justice o'clock! It's justice o'clock! Glad that's taken care of. One less thing for Minnie and Shilonen to deal with. They're jogging the same course as us, right? They should be here any minute. Let's wait for them. How's it going? You two holding up okay?
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
I still think I need more practice.
¿Quieres descansar un poco?
The course goes into an uphill climb from here. It's gonna get
Ah,
pretty
eso es lo otro.
tough.
Eso es,
It's
le pongo a
I'll
hablar
keep
con
going.
los personajes.
I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag the team down.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first. Results are second.
Thanks, Vanessa. I do appreciate it, but the thing is,
You need this, don't you? For personal reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I'm guessing it's something to do with that? I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So, what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals. Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
oh, okay, I'll explain. Varesa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work. I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot about me growing up. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health. Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them. They think I need to be more realistic, get a real job. But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but I'm no good at anything else.
No seas tan dura contigo misma.
It's like, no matter how many times we have the conversation, I can never get through to them. They treat me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world. But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. I'm sure they don't believe I can do it. So, I made a deal with my parents. If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Coach Jansan has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high standards. And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for her tribe. As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right? I'm confident we can do that. We are all behind you on this.
Varesa,
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to pay for my artwork.
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, who painted this? It's incredible work. If you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later. For now, I think you need to stay here and get some rest.
Thanks, both of you. I'll make sure to rest properly.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then. Might as well finish out the track.
¿Por quién vas a tirar? Ya tengo a las dos. Sí. Y ya tengo a Aresa y ya tengo a Silani. Bueno, que acá me está poniendo la prueba, pero... Ah, sí, mira que está Aresa. Y ya la tengo. Y la tengo con esta arma porque no me salió el que lancé hice 3 tiradas de gachapón y no me salió el arma. Pero esta también sirve. Bueno, aunque con esta corre como una loca porque le aumenta la velocidad 10%, entonces esa bicha es corriendo por todas partes y saltando. Es chistosísimo con esta arma.
You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If you find yourself getting cold, there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
Ah, por cierto, aquí hay un bug. Uno salta y sube más rápido. Uno salta. Chistosísimo.
We made it to the relay point. Good job. I gotta say, this terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day. But at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. People should be able to practice without incident. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training? Awesome! Then let's get back to it. Whew. The next section looks even harder. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what Coach Yan-san would say. Her advice is always spot on. This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track. Watch out for that pit! Don't fall in! There's a gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. But it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over. We made it to the relay point of Section 2. That's today's training target officially smashed. We just need to check out Sections 3 and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain. Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top. Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer. Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together?
Nos teletransportó una vez.
Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Gong came to join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on. Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon.
Lo que sí no está... es decir, ahora tengo que hacer otra misión. Está bloqueado por otra. A ver, tantara... Vamos a esta, que voy a hacer esta. Ah, sí, ya que estás acá, vamos a ver la galería de personajes. Por acá, tengo un montón, ¿no? Todos 5 estrellas. Por acá ya empiezan los 4 estrellas. Y todos los tengo en 90. Bueno, la mayoría los tengo en 90. Acá 90, 90, 90 y ya casi empieza. Pero al siguiente puedes ver un montón de personajes. Por eso el teatro no es... Es difícil, pero tengo la cantidad de personas para hacer el teatro fácilmente.
I heard that you're not supposed to stare at bright white surfaces for too long.
Honorary Knight! We're so lucky to have you come and test out the entertainment stalls. It really puts my mind at ease. This is actually my first time taking part in a development project, so I'm a little nervous. It's kind of frying my brain. All I had to do was put a casing on an existing device. Oh, but there were so many design considerations, so many parameters to adjust. I don't envy Captain Albedo, having to create purpose-built devices from scratch. Oh, it must be such a difficult task. Wow, thank you. Thanks, Honorary Knight. That means a lot coming from you. I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can build some useful stuff for the reconnaissance company. Oh, I won a few toys in one of the games. I'd like you to have this one. I have another one the same. Now, whenever I look at it, I'll think of all the encouragement you gave me.
Well done on your training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's activity. As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonius headquarters at 2 p.m. Will we get to go to the library? Will we? That's right! Excited?
Yes?
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out the city.
Great! In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
That perked them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training hard.
And to eat. I am super hungry right now. Okay, everyone. Dismissed.
Agarró la historia y la otra historia y empezaron a arrancar. Bueno, vamos a ver. Pues, los jueguitos que me hacen falta. Ah, es que ya terminé el juego. ¿No me falta la historia? Sí, no me falta la historia. historias de estos. Yep. Entonces, ¿qué tenemos? Esta. Vamos. Ya, amigo. Esta.
Hello there, little one. What a lovely surprise. Where have your travels taken you recently?
Cuentas a mí que el asunto es Pinaro.
Oh, they all sound quite adorable. It must have been quite an adventure for them, coming from far and wide, crossing national boundaries to meet with kindred spirits. Ah, it's a tale filled with the romance of youth. The Soul Blazer saga seems to have quite a strong following. Maybe it's time to run another round of reprints. With such a dedicated fan base, it's only right to throw a token of gratitude their way. How about some free comic books, There's quite a large group of you. I'll need to make sure there's enough to go around.
Gracias.
These are first edition prints. You won't find them for sale anywhere. Take good care of them now.
Ahora. Otra más. Vamos a este. Y Saturno.
The event flow
Oops.
is over.
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place. If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, you gotta make it worth their while. Hopefully, these stalls will keep people entertained and make the atmosphere in the camp more relaxed. I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the teams to decorate their tents with. Here you go. These are for the Soul Blazers. Best of luck in the competition, and don't forget to have fun!
Ya.
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold! But wow, what an experience! I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired. So, I ended up making a character stand. Oh, sorry, let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazer saga?
Cuentas de mí, el asunto elegían los combatentes fervientes.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the Legion of Soul Blazers.
Miko gave us a pretty generous stash of comics. Since the plan is to share them with the group, why don't we display them somewhere that everyone can see? Let's put them near the book stand at the Legion of Soul Blazers camp. That way, it'll be easy for people to browse.
Bien, prestar estantería y coloquen los cómics de Miko en los estantes.
Nice! It's looking good. Now, people can come and pick some out when they're free.
Estoy ahora. Yep, ya terminé todas las misiones extra. seguir. Ah, las trampas. Mira, este desactiva está. Vamos por la trampa. Y ahora acá. Transmurador automático. Tengo que esperar porque solo los ataques mágicos. Y listo. Sí, hasta que no salgan a la versión a poder adelantar esto. Faltan todas estas. Ya tengo todas estas, pero faltan estas y estas. Entonces ahora sí, sigamos con la misión.
Okay, people, time to go.
I wonder what the Mondstadt's comic collection is like. Don't let me down, Mondstadt Library.
Shilonen, we made it!
Nice, everyone's here. Let's go. Minnie and Vanessa are already inside. I am loving the atmosphere in here. The peace and quiet, the subtle scent of flowers in the air, plus the chairs look really comfy. Whoever runs this library has great taste.
Ella tiene un gran gusto para esas cosas.
Ooh, that being said, what happened to actually running the library? I don't see any staff anywhere.
Lisa's probably taking her afternoon break at the moment.
Afternoon break? I'm the one who should be on an afternoon break. That's it. Okay, I am taking a nap. You guys go hang with Vanessa. I'm gonna find a table to pass out on. Yeah, it's just too cozy here not to. It'd be a shame to waste the opportunity. There, that table. I have been eyeing it since we got here. It has nap material written all over it.
Eso dice que...
Paimon has a funny feeling that Lisa would approve of Shilonen's commitment to afternoon naps. Whoa, that was fast! 1 second she's talking to us, the next she's out like a light.
Bueno, su trabajo no puede seguirlo hasta más tarde.
Guess so. Happy napping, Shilonen.
I'm surprised Miss Musk isn't here today. I always see her by the linguistics section.
Sí, no suelo ordenar.
You guys know this place inside out, huh? Even down to the regulars. That's impressive.
Of course, the library is my secret base. I know which books are on what shelves, who the regular customers are, even what brand of tea Lisa uses for her afternoon drink. This chair is the same one I was sitting in when I first read through the Soul Blazer saga. And anytime I want to write letters to my friends in the Legion, this is where I come. I just feel so comfortable here. Miss Lisa is really friendly. She's shared some of her snacks with me before.
Wow, amazing! Snacks. What I meant to say was, this library is totally different from the one back home. Instead of books, we have woven scrolls. They're usually hung up high on the walls, which means the shorter kids can't always see them. But I was always tall for my age. Whenever my friends wanted to read a woven scroll, they'd come get me to read it out for them. I got so used to reading woven scrolls in a group that when I eventually got into comics, I carried on the habit. It's more fun reading them together with friends.
You think so? How does that work, though? 'Cause everyone reads at a different pace, right?
It works fine. The faster readers just wait for the others to catch up before turning the page. Plus, with other people around, you can read for a bit, then chat for a bit, then read some more. Beats reading in silence. Funnily enough, that's actually how I got to know Shilonen. This one time, I came to her workshop planning to commission her for a job. When I arrived, I found Nepeka reading a comic book. And it turned out it was the Soul Blazer saga! We were both pretty stoked to meet a fellow Soul Blazer fan. And I guess we were chatting so loudly that we woke Shilonen up from her nap. She came over, intending to quiet us down. But that turned into us roping Shilonen into reading comics with us. Next thing you know, it was the middle of the night and we'd been at it for hours. Shilonen was so tired. She just laid down in between me and Nepeka and went to sleep. Ever since then, we've been the best of friends.
That sounds so nice. I really want to meet Nepeka too. I hope I can visit Natland one day.
We can make that happen. I'm sure Shilonen would be more than happy to introduce you. And don't forget to invite me too.
It's just...
Hey, don't feel down. A deal's a deal. As long as we get ranked in the contest, your parents will have to respect your wishes. So let's put all our energy into doing the best we can. We're gonna get that ranking, and you're gonna go on that trip.
I'll do my best.
Pum, pum, siguiente. Ah, mira, acá están.
They don't seem to have a dedicated section for comics and light novels here. Everything from the Yai Publishing House is grouped under children and teens.
Hey, te mando en ello.
Everything is wrong with that. Would you put the Soul Blazer saga on the same shelf as The Boar Princess?
Hey, watch it. What have you got against the Boar Princess?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. To be fair, The Boar Princess is a pretty good read. I bought the whole set from the Wanwen Bookhouse.
¿Cuánto que estás leyendo, Yin-Yang?
The Soul Blazer Saga Armored Assault Volume 1. Ah! The Soul Blazer spin-off!
Yep. This book was my first introduction to the Soul Blazer universe. It abandons traditional modes of human combat, instead housing the heroes within giant armored mecha, each the size of the Jade Chamber. And since it isn't canon, it's free to delve into territory that the original series can't explore, like aerial combat. It goes pretty hard. When I discovered this as a boy, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. As soon as I saw mecha and mid-air dogfights, I was hooked.
So you're big into the mecha genre, huh?
I sure am. After that, I was hunting down books in the Soul Blazer series wherever I could find them. I even bought the Mecha Warrior action figures released by the Yai Publishing House. I gotta say though, it really did a number on my savings. Those action figures are so expensive and there are so many to collect.
Yep, that's how it goes. Seems like every other day there's a Soul Blazer reprint, collector's edition, spin-off series, sequel. So much to keep track of.
Yeah, the thing is, the publisher knows exactly what they're doing. They keep milking their cash cow for all it's worth, because chumps like me fall for it every single time.
Me too.
Tum.
My. Looks like a lot of visitors snuck in while I was on my afternoon break. Hello, cutie. Hello, little Paimon. It's been too long.
Eso hace bastantes.
That's quite all right. I'm sure your Natlanese friend here has read the library rules carefully and intends to abide by them. As for your other Natlanese friend, I'm glad to see someone appreciates the cozy atmosphere. She looks like she's having a wonderful nap. Now then, has everyone decided which books they'd like to borrow?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to borrow this copy of Armored Assault.
And I'll take this one. Vera's Melancholy. Minnie recommended it.
No problem. What about your, leopard friend? Did she want to borrow a book?
Huh? Borrow a book? Oh, yeah, no need. Thanks. This one was great, but I won't be checking it out.
Let's see. Along with Divinity, you have very good taste in books. Or should I say, good taste in pillows?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's my drool. Sorry. Okay.
All right, let me fill out the register. Then you'll be free to take your books.
Elizabeth Salazar le entrega la recompensa hasta la puerta. Los echa, literalmente.
My appetite is insatiable today. Must be because of all the exercise.
Yeah, I bet everyone's getting hungry by now. We did push it pretty hard this morning.
Plus, the organizing committee had a load of supplies to distribute today. Stuff to keep people warm. I'm ravenous after moving all those boxes. Minnie, you're a local. Any recommendations on where to get a late lunch?
How about Good Hunter? Their steaks are really good.
Oh, I am so down. I'm craving a plate full of meat right now.
Yigong, don't tell me you caught a cold again.
Sounds like we should get some hot soup for the table. Come on, let's go.
Por acá. Ya avancé la historia. Sí, ya solo me falta esta historia y ya. Termino todo el evento. Aquí ya están las visitas. Están completas. Los juegos están completos. Solo me falta esta con la historia principal y listo. Bueno, gracias a todos por vernos. Gracias a Chi por conectarte, por saludar. Si hoy vas a pasar chévere, al menos a saludar. Gracias a todos por vernos, nos vemos mañana.